Greetings, Earthlings, and welcome back to my channel. Well, y'all know when I started this adventure to become a snowbird, I wanted to chase 70 degrees. And so we went to Florida during the winter last year, and then we ended up in Arizona for a lot of the winter. We pretty much traveled across the South in the winter, so. And we got to Florida a little early because it was still a little hot when we got there. But then we managed to spend a pretty nice winter, especially in Arizona. That was really nice. I really enjoyed Arizona. The climate there is exactly what I was looking for in the winter. So we are currently at our summer location, and we are going to spend the entire summer in the state of Colorado. Now, y'all know I left. My thought process was to avoid snow completely. So didn't work out that way. So far we haven't had to drive in any of it, and I'm kind of hoping that since today is like April 19th that maybe summer is right around the corner. So today we're at a campground. It's a national park. The campground is called Elk Creek, and I'm not sure how you say the name of the national park. It starts with a C and it's some Indian name. That's the best I could get for you, and it's I know that we're staying here 13 days, and this is our first attempt at semi-dry camping. I'll say that. It's dry camping because there's no water and there's no sewage, but there is electric pedestal because I'm married to a pedestal princess, so there's got to be at least some kind of pedestal here. So, but our next place after the 13 days here, we have another one of them long journeys about 2 miles down the road. We're going to 1,000 Trails. Well, I'll tell you what, them magpies. We're going to 1,000 Trails campground right down the road. It's Blue Mesa campground, I think. And if you look over my shoulder there, we've got this is the view that I see from my windshield in the camper at this location. That's Blue Mesa Reservoir down that hill, that little bit of blue. Hopefully it comes out on the video. But we got a very good view of Blue Mesa Reservoir. And get out of there. Boy, the magpies. They're eating my dog food. And I swear, I think they sit up on that mountain over there and wait for me to fill up the dog food dish, and then they swoop in and start eating up the dog food. But let me give you a little pan around a little bit here and see where we got this mountain right there. That's over to our right, and there's a road right there at that flat area that goes across. So we do get a little bit of traffic noise, not real bad. There's not a whole lot of traffic goes down the road, and most of it are cars. And and then we got the rest of the campsite over there. There's several loops in the campsite. I don't know which ones are which. We're on D loop. And Colorado is one of those states that's adamant about keeping their waterways clean. So before you put a vessel in that reservoir, it has to be inspected, and it has to be treated in case there's any parasites or anything clinging to the boat. So they have a station down there for that. Before you can put your boat into the water, you have to go through that disinfection station. I'm gonna have to throw a rock at this magpie. Well, magpies don't like being hit with rocks, and sometimes they retaliate. So I don't want to get on his bad side too much, because he don't bother me, but the wife might be sitting out here and he decided to peck on her a little bit. So, but I'm gonna try to put some interest in. We are actually going to be staying at a private campground and helping out at the campground for most of the summer, and that is in Lake City, Colorado. We are in close proximity. We're about not 60, about 60 minutes or so from Lake City. So where we're at. So we're going to ride over there today, I think, and take a look at the campground, make sure that we can get in okay. The lady that owns it, kind of cautioned us about one particular road coming in, saying we might want to take the toad off before we come down the hill. So we're going to take a look at that, kind of do an evaluation, see if that's what we need to do, and if so, where we need to do it. So I probably won't put that on the video because that's boring stuff. But I may, once I get there, I may put the campground itself on the video. We'll see. But y'all stick with us. And hey, while you're sitting around not doing nothing, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and follow us along on our adventures, and see if we end up freezing our butts off in Colorado all summer. But hopefully it'll get a little nicer. See you next time. It's so cool just sitting here eating lunch, watching the chipmunks. I don't know if that's Alvin, Simon, or Theodore. I can't make him out from here. But they're all here somewhere. Oh, there's... He's a little hound. Okay, y'all. Hopefully you enjoyed our journey to between Gunnison and Lake City. It was a beautiful ride. So many wonderful sights to see. We we got pictures of a lot of them, but a lot of them we were just so overwhelmed by the majesty. It just we didn't even think about grabbing a camera, so we're gonna have to get better at that. But we got a lot of them for you. So we passed everything from now the city, excuse me, the town that we're going to be staying in for most of the winter is called Lake City, and so appropriately called because that wasn't the pictures that you saw in the video weren't just all one lake. There was a series of lakes that we just kept coming on, and they just, man, the beauty, and they're crystal clear. We can see from the roadway, we could see down and see the bottom of most of the lake. It was really a cool adventure. So hopefully y'all enjoyed it as much as we did. I doubt it, but but it could happen. So if you got any enjoyment out of it at all, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. We're working there. I'm so elated to be over 100 subscribers now. It took a long time to get here. In fact, one of these days I'm going to get to the point where I have more subscribers than videos. That'd be awesome too. So do what you can to help out. Hit that like and subscribe button. And remember, when camping, take only photos, leave only footprints, travel safe. We'll see you next time. I am Charlie.